Hello, and welcome to Dolphin's Dive, the weekly strategically minded Handelabra stream hosted by Dolphin. Handelabra believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible, so any comments or activity actively working against those goals are not welcome and will not be tolerated. You can't see the game, by the way, I just realized that. So you should probably see the game, huh? You can follow us at Handelabra Games on Twitch and Handelabra on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You can follow me personally at LewDolphin21 on Twitch, LewDolphin21 on Twitter, and LewDolphin on Twitch, YouTube, and whatever other thing it is. Oh, jeez. I'm getting all sorts of confused right now just because I'm seeing chat activity and it's distracting me, so I'm just going to cover the chat. Sentinels of the Multiverse, Bottom of the Ninth, One Deck Dungeon, and Aeon's End are available on Steam, iOS, and Android devices, and Spirit Island is available on Steam, will be on iOS, Android devices later this year. You can get more information on those games at handelabra.com. I feel like I readjusted my webcam and I feel like I'm a little low. I kind of want my face to be a little higher. Can I move this? Wait, that's not the webcam. What is that I'm selecting? The plushie. I'm moving the plushie. Yeah, that helps. And I'm not moving that. Oh, because I have that locked. That's why. I want to be. That's definitely not lower. That's definitely higher. Voila, there. Now we feel a little more normal, I guess. Right. Yeah, let's also turn off the face cam, put the plushie on. How about that? No. Ah, geez, I'm just all sorts of out of whack here. I have dropped 3.9. Oh, I'm dropping more frames now. Is it gonna be one of those nights again? I'm at 6%, very red, much red. Staying at red. Now it's going back. Oh boy, that was a big red spurt right there. Well, panic frame dropping, yes. Well, hopefully it doesn't keep doing this. It was terrible last week, and I don't want to be terrible this time, but I can't really control it that well. Let's just play a game. How about that? Play the game, ignore the webcam thing, or not webcam, ignore the frames. It's gonna be fine. It'll be fine. What am I playing? I'm playing One Deck Dungeon. What am I playing it with? I don't know. Chat, pick something. I'll do whatever you want. Well, within reason. And we're red again. If it keeps up like this and the stream is unwatchable, I'm just going to have to make this another YouTube stream, I guess. Or not YouTube stream, but YouTube premiere, whatever the word is. Mist. All right, Mist. I've selected Mist. But what else? Fanatic. Mist and Fanatic. Excellent. The crossover mages. Heroes. They're heroes in this game. Where are we fighting? What dungeon? Mist and Fanatic. You're not down, you're Licky. I feel like we did Mist and Fanatic last time, but that was like a month or so ago, so it's been a while. England 6. Alright, England 6. Wait, no, we don't have England here. Yeti! So, lots of strength armors. Lots of strength here. All the ones rolled are immediately discarded. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Fearless. This is a standard dungeon, right? Yep. What do we want for these teams? Force Bolt for Mist is kind of a necessary thing. And True Strike probably makes a little more sense. We only have your healing focus. I guess we could give you aggression and have you just roll an extra heroic die, but I'll give you healing. Mist can have aggression. That'll go fine. Pick my potion. How about that? Pick my pot. That sounded wrong. Am I gonna do healing, aid, antidote, fortune, or rewind? This is viewer's choice. I'll also have Twitch play Mist. How about that? No. I don't even know how Twitch plays on one deck dungeon would 100% work. I guess you would choose where you put the dice and the skills and all that. We're just gonna hit this a bajillion times until someone makes a choice. Impromptu viewer's choice. Oh boy. Seems like we have about a 40-second delay here or something. Oh, you would just pick rewards. Yeah, viewers can choose rewards. That'd be great. Basic healing. Progression off 4 dot. I feel like there's a bit of a delay happening right now as the result of all of the redness. It seems like it's actually settled. It's down to 5% from up to for it was 9. But yeah, Yeti, healing, Mist, Fanatic, Fearless. Let's start. It's happening. Okay. We got doors. They're all standard doors because we're only in a standard dungeon here. Let's see what this door has. Ah! There, I screamed. You could also probably figure it out based off of the chat display on screen would also be a good indicator. If the delay is atrocious, you should be able to fix it by resetting the video by pausing and unpausing really quickly. We have bear traps and an invisibility potion, which is pretty good. The problem is we don't have dice to support it, or dice to go for this with. We have 2 agility dice. This is a peril, so we do not have fearlessness. We do have blind luck, and that's it. I think this is a candidate for fleeing, coming back when we get a heroic. We got flame statues. The flames, the heaving flames on the side of my face, breathing flames. We could definitely disenchant. That's going to be a lot of time. Get a mana die off of it. Not backstab. We don't have the agility die to support it. Hey, I think it's do this or go home. Oh boy. Well, that was fun. I can't do anything. I don't even have like it's worse than it looks because I didn't even get a 3. If I had 8, I wouldn't even be able to do this. Alright, so we're getting 3 damage, 4 hearts, sure. Extra damage to Fanatic because it's Fanatic. Probably would have made more sense. Or no, Fanatic is healing. Yeah, that makes more sense. Mana dice on Mist because it's Mist. Alright, so there's our first round of consequences. And oh boy, an ogre. Oh boy. There's like 0 chance of doing this, right? 9 hearts is a lot of hearts. That's more hearts than we have even at full health. It's going to be one of those nights. Well, this is what the viewers gave me, so. It's always the start of a 1-deck dungeon game that's the hardest. Once we get some skills that help out a lot, then it starts becoming trivial. But we've had a lot of those easy games lately where it's like already ridiculous. I mean, we do have what? Force Bolt. We don't have the base skill for Mist to get random 6s out of stuff, but we have a True Strike, but the problem is our strength dice is going to be very, very tight. I don't really want to flee because we've already fled once. Time is so costly here. But there's like no way we can do this, right? We can take 5 damage. I could ignore the 12 and the 9 and cover everything else. The problem is I'm not guaranteed to cover everything else. Even the agilities I'm not guaranteed to cover. Especially if we have another spat of 1s and 2s. Fine, you win, game. Force wall. I would say we could blast through, but we didn't last time. Well, I mean, I gotta do something. There's a number. Is it a good enough number? Barely. Do we just win? All right. Spend an agility die that we don't really have. Another mana die or 4 experience. The 4 experience is actually very tempting here. More mana dice is great and all, but if I get that heroic die, that will just help a lot. I think it's get the experience and then get another experience and level up, and then we have a heroic. Because I don't think that mana die is really going to help with like the encounters we've seen so far. So do I do bear traps and fail? Do I do ogre and super fail? If I do bear traps and succeed though. And since this is not Force Shadows potions, I don't heal when I use another potion. So if I take the invisibility potion, I don't heal. If I gain a potion token, I don't heal. So I have to be mindful of that, and I want to heal, and I have 3 or something. Can I justify bear traps disarming? I mean, I'd have to get 2 4s basically. If I don't get 2 4s, we would not have 3 time in the consequences, so we would only take 2 damage. We would survive that. And then I could use a healing potion on Fanatic. Actually, Fanatic, oh, first aid's actually annoying. I want to do this. If I die early, I can start a new one. Well, I can cover the 4. I cannot cover the 6. But we're taking 2 damage, we'll survive. Yay! Yay! We now have a heroic die. Go ahead, just use that on Fanatic. Technically, she would heal more or something if I use another potion, I guess. I don't know. She does have first aid, which is kind of like a local aid. Oh, good. A combat I can actually do, I think. Ooh, invisibility's return. If any boxes are empty, spend 2 time. We're doing this, though. We can do this. This is what our team is built for. See? Actually, I don't know yet if we got it, but see? Gain a strength equal to your heart, so 2 strength. Great. There's a 2, there's a 4. And then we got something for those, I'm sure. Our strength is crap. It's kind of par for the course. We don't have a strength 6, we don't have an agility 5. And annoyingly, whichever box I leave uncovered is going to spend 3 time, which is going to make a damage happen. But we can force bolt twice. Oh, we also have, oh, right. We have fearlessness. I forgot we have fearlessness. Okay, well in that case, let's see what fearlessness gives me, and let's actually rewind as far as we can because this is new information. We got a 5. Also bull rush, but that did nothing. All right, so what are we gonna do? And we can gain that. So like this mana 2 is not doing anything, but I don't know that it serves any purpose otherwise. But we could still, I mean, we have a second 5 that we could throw in somewhere, right? So like we could do those. Actually, that's mana. We want the heroic. We can get a strength 6 like that. And then it starts getting a little tricky. If I turn this to a heroic, and I turn this to a heroic, I could put that in Force Bolt and get a 3 out of that. There we go. Oh, we also have a True Strike. We have True Strike. All right, we have means. We had means. All right, we're good. I want invisibility. Invisibility's good. We can invisibility the ogre, though I'm not really looking for that. Like, the 4 experience is nice, but everything else is not as nice. I mean, the mana die is always nice too. Oh my gosh, deja vu. Well, I guess this gives me a strength die this time because I don't care for clarity. We're definitely using another mana skill. I prefer heroics on mist. Those are not nice numbers for mana. Let's fearlessness. Oh my god. 3 6s. What are you gonna do this time? We have a strength 5 this time. There's some mana. There's strength. Agility's still atrocious. That's a 6. That's a 6. We could True Strike this time, right? Something there, something there. All right, it was easy. Just cover all the squares. Let's take that die on Fanatic. Give her more strength. If we're gonna fight the ogre, that's a good thing. Beetle. If any armor boxes are empty, discard this instead of looting. Sure. Oh, I didn't use the Force Bolt. I'm dumb. Always use Force Bolt, Lude. Always use Force Bolt. Always. All right, fearlessness. I feel like we have the same configuration of numbers and boxes, except this one's a 4 and not a 5. So we don't have a strength 6. We have a 5 that can go there maybe. We got some agility armors we can't cover presently. We got a mana 3. So what else can we do? We have a True Strike. We can True Strike. Probably gonna do that. You can gain a strength die equal to 2. We have a blind luck. That's probably just gonna be mana, because that can go into Force Bolt. But what are we going to do from here? I mean, the 3 and the 4 over here, if they're the only squares that aren't covered, that's fine. If we have 3, 4, and 4 uncovered, that's less fine because that's going to be a damage, which Mist could probably just heal off that, frankly. If we don't cover the armor, then we discard this and we don't get it back. But I can only use Force Bolt twice. So that's a bit annoying. Yeah, these aren't good numbers we have here. I don't think we can cover more than 2 squares. We could probably cover one of these. And then we can cover 2 more involving this. Convert this to a strength. Convert this to agility. That's an armor. Yeah, so we're gonna have 3 time and that's gonna result in a heart, but that's probably just fine. We can accept that. I can accept it. Can you accept it? So many annoying squares and so many bad rolls. If I had gotten the focus die, that would have been better, right? Or was that the previous fight? No, it wasn't the previous fight. This is the fight where I should have had the focus die and I failed. All right. Mist can heal. Mist will take another mana. So do we fight the ogre? Do we explore for a different door? I think we're still not equipped for the ogre. We could invisibility him, but Arrow Wall. Magic Shield's gonna result in a damage, but Fanatic could take it because she will heal when she descends. Dodge, prevent a heart. In boss fights, prevent 2 hearts. Okay, so that would basically stop us from having to cover one of those agility squares. So that's a fine skill to take, even though we don't really have the agility dice to pay for it 100%. You don't have a mana thing there, so we'll just not do that. But we don't need it. So can we try this and probably lose? Is it worth the effort? Let's say it's not worth the effort. If it was a good skill, probably, but converting 5s to strength 6s aren't really that good because you first need to have 5s. Mana fountain, hello. Yes, please. Yes, please. Oh my gosh. My mana are either all good or all bad. There's no in between. Alright, so Fearlessness, Bull Rush. And it's really good we got those numbers because we have a lot of things we need mana for. That's the one use for strength, so that's good that we already got that covered. My agility die is gonna go somewhere not on dodge probably. You get a re-roll. Let's re-roll the 1. Get a 2. Great, fantastic. I mean, like, what? That covers that. That overkills that, so that's probably not useful because we could just true strike it. We can use that there. This 5's not doing anything. But then we can, yeah, all we need to do is do this then. We're done. We already got that die, so that's good. Mana Fountain on Mist, please. Strength 6. Is it worth the effort? Probably gonna take some consequences. We have 4 dice. We do have a 2 strength. I don't think the agility is worth pursuing. You could use the focus skill, but I'm gonna go ahead and just try for it. So we got a 4, we got a 5, we got a 2, and that makes us short. And 1 time 1 heart is better than 3 hearts 4 time. Yes. Or well, 2 hearts, but 3 hearts 3 time rather. All right, so that's really good then. We'll go ahead and give that to Fanatic again. Fanatic can always heal a little more easily than Mage, or not Mage, Mist. Rune puzzle. I always like going for the easy route, but we're definitely more equipped for mana here. Kind of by definition. 5, 6, well, 4, 5, I guess. And then 6, sure. Strength die. Goblin. X equals 4 per open door, including this one. Well, joke's on you. You're the only one. Lots of strength. I mean, we could do it. I think we're starting to pull ahead of where we were when we started. I don't know what I want from that yet. Fearlessness. Bull Rush. Ha, now it's 3. Ha, joke's on you. It's a 3 now. You can get a strength 6 to cover one of those. Put something in there, something in there, something in there, something in there. I don't know why I already have a 6 there. I guess I didn't need it. We don't have an agility 4. We got a 3, we got a 4, and then we'll force bolt for something just to get the focus die. Great, we're set up. Do I not want Shimmer Blast? It's a mana skill, but oh, we also have Mana Fountain that I forgot about. I guess Mana Fountain plus Shimmer Blast means another free heroic die, but that could also just go into Force Bolt. 2 items per skills. You are currently maxed on items and skills. You're just able to take 1 more. Do I just take Shimmer Blast just because it's a mana skill? We could use it again, right? Mana skills are always really good with Divine Augury. And it's this guy. This jerk. We're going to just invisibility you, no questions asked. Okay, so die. Apparel, heroic, or experience. I don't really like apparel heroics. I'm just gonna go for this on Fanatic. Yes. Oh my gosh, no, not you again. Also, we have not dropped frames since I panicked earlier on. We're at 1.4% drop frames. Yay. Okay. We need strength more, right, than the other ones. So like triple strike looks pretty good, except for the fact that I need more strength for the Yeti. Getting an agility 5 and mana 5 is also kind of tempting, but again, like, I mean, we need those numbers here and we could increase one of them by 1, but at the same time, we can always get agilities off of Mist. Mist is getting a plethora of mana and should likely get a 5 or a 6. Lude's internet likes aiming for the drop frames record. Well, yeah, we're only at 1433 drop frames, but that was before the game even started. Since the game started, it's been pretty good. At least OBS is claiming it's good, but OBS could be lying to me. It sometimes does that. 9 hearts, 4 time. Discard all 1s and 3s. I mean, the thing is, though, we have a guaranteed 6 off of Mana Fountain. Like, we can always cover a 6. We don't have the potion for invisibility this time, but it might be worth fighting. It's always scary when you discard all the 1s and 3s and you can't do anything about it. So we'll just only roll 6s. Okay, there goes 2/3 of Fanatic's dice. That's kind of to be expected. Before I do that, Fearlessness. At least that one stays. Mana Fountain for something. We have a Crushing Blow that gets me a 6, but I gotta cover the armor, so I don't know if that 6 is going to be used. Blind Luck, that does nothing except fund Force Bolt or Shimmer Blast. Except I discarded all my 1s and 3s, so it's kind of hard to fund that. Bull Rush, that did nothing. I thought I clicked that, but whatever. So what am I gonna cover from here? I mean, the 3 and the 4... Fanatics might just very well... Whoops. No. Fanatics might just very well just go to cover those boxes. I can't do anything other than turn into a heroic. Embolden, we're not doing because that's a reroll, which means we're 2/3 likely to lose the die. We have a heroic 6. And we can use Force Bolt twice. Gotta cover that 4. Am I gonna use Shimmer Blast? These 2s aren't really doing anything for me right now. Well, they did nothing for me. Alright, great. Find Augury to get... Oh, right, we still have this. I guess the 6 could go there, but might as well just go into Force Bolt to get Strength 6. I'd really like to have a 5. I can't do anything. Okay, well. We get a reroll, but I don't think it's going to do anything. Was this... Guess we could reroll this and maybe get... Okay. Well, I guess that actually goes right there. That's 3-1. But... I don't foresee why this would be any better, but this was yours? No, it wasn't. You only had strength. Oh, right, yeah, you only had strength. Okay, yeah, so that definitely is going there then. I thought that was Fanatics, but it's not. And this is better there. That's probably better there. Because that's 3 hearts 1 time, that's 2 hearts 2 time. Time is better than hearts. Alright, that seems pretty good to me. Alright, Fanatic can't take skills or items. Don't think we want Triple Strike. It's a pretty good skill, but it's very strength expensive, and we need more strength. Agility die might be fine. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, so we're going to commit to these 2 doors as my last doors. Glooping ooh, spend time for each one roll. Sure. It's not like I'm able to control that either. Okay. Might not want to do Fearlessness if I can avoid it, because of the possibility of more time spent. Crushing Blow, that might just be it. We don't need agility in this fight, so we'll dodge. True Strike for a 4. You can take a Strength 1, I guess, if you really want it, if you insist. Blind Luck for a 2 would actually do something in this fight, although we already have lots of 2s, but sure. A 3 there. Let's see, we do have Strength 6. We have something to cover the 5, something to cover the 4, something to cover the 5. The 3 and the 4, so all we have to do is use Force Bolt to get the die. Item limit, item limit. I think I want to keep that agility die, because it's been really, really tough to, I'm gonna take that door. It's been really tough to get agility in this run. Convert 2 agilities to heroics. That's not that great. Spend 3 time to slow time, or not have enough dice to run past it. Oh boy, this is expensive consequences here. I'm gonna do it though. I'm greedy. I'm greedy. And we got it. Greed Dolphin. Okay. I'm gonna just take the experience. Kind of playing fast and loose with my hit points here because I have 0 potions, but that's fine. Everything is fine. Flame Weave. Flame Weave twice. Better than Shimmer Blast for sure. And this can be used in perils. There we go. We got our peril skill. Can we dismantle? We can dismantle. HP is a resource. Yes, it is. Do I actually want to use that? I think this is scary. I'm gonna do it. See? Well, we're still alive. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is an armor box. Okay, that's good. I can cover that because all strength boxes are armor boxes now. Actually, I want to not use that one. I can cover that one. I can cover that one. Now it's only 1 damage. Perfect. Perfect. And this is going to Mist. And we level up. And I want to heal already. There goes the potion. Force Wall. Ooh, Crushing Fist. Ooh, Crushing Fist? For the Yeti? Yes. And we're actually gonna blast through. Look at this, I got a 2. I can turn it into a 5 and then I can Divine Augury. Can't get another 2, but hey, I got a free 5 out of that. It was totes worth. Why is this die not going? Oh, because it's not your die. And why do you keep doing that? Ah, bollocks. All right, so this is an armor, this is an armor, so we have to take from that one. That's fine. Crushing Fist for sure, though. No questions asked. That's 2 free strength 6s off of Mana Fountain. Heroism Potion. Spend time for each skill you use. I think I'm okay with that. Minimize the skill usage. 5, 5, 3, 3. Oh, our mana is terrible. Our agility is terrible. So we're gonna have to do something. Actually, we do have this 5. We do have a 6. Don't really want to put that 6 there, but just for the moment, let's pretend like we're gonna do that. We do have some 3s. So what are we gonna do? We can do 2 skills to get 2 4s. True Strike and Flame Weave gives me that. Is there a way to do it with fewer skills? Actually, spend a time to prevent a time is silly, but I mean, spending a time to stop a heart is good. Is there any way to reorganize dice? I'm sure there is, right? Like, we can find a way to cover this with heroics, right? There. Okay, perfect. Heroism Potion. And it's this guy again. Consistency is good, though. Not as good against the Yeti. It does give us a 4. And we're not really good with agility here. We're definitely doing it. We're taking a damage. I'll give it to Mist because I could heal. And then we can actually use skills, so we'll do that. Mana Fountain, do we need 6s here? I think our strength's fine. Do we need the agility? I don't think so either. I don't know what I want. Do we just win? All right, well, we just win. All right, sure. All right, end encounter. This could be good on Mist. Not Mist. Yeah, it's Mist. Not, yeah, Mist. It could be fine on Mist. Except it doesn't really work well with Flame Weave. But it would turn the Blind Luck into a 4. I could Blind Luck. I could take agility off Blind Luck, throw it into consistency, and then I'm not worried about Mist's rolls anymore. I could throw, well, I guess it doesn't matter. I could throw like a mana 1 into Force Bolt and then consistency it to a 4, but that would work before or afterwards. Yeah, I think I'll give it to Mist. Doesn't seem like we're getting to level 4. Unless we get a bunch of 4 experience doors coming up. If any armor boxes are empty, which by the way, look at all the armor boxes thanks to the strengths. Yeah, so it would just be a missed die for Fanatic. I mean, we're doing it. There's no way we can't do it at this point. I mean, I think just doubling Crushing Fist means GG, right? Like, on the boss, like, we're good. We're good by doubling up on Crushing Fists. All right, we got a 6 off that. We can turn a number of dice to 4s. I don't know what I want off this. I need, oh, I guess we have a agility for that. Let's do a strength. Consistency. Mana fountain. Do we need the strength? The answer seems to be no. I could even take this one off. Do we need the agility? The answer also seems to be no. Do we need the mana? The answer seems to be no. Cover that one. There we go. So do a mana skill. Great. One more door. Bandit. There's like literally no reason to do this fight if I'm not gonna level up, and I'm not getting a potion, and the skill doesn't help me on the boss. It might have a chance of helping me against the boss. We'll do it. It's not gonna do anything, but we'll do it because I think, I mean, like, fights are trivial, right? I don't have to worry about them anymore. Here, take a strength 3 just because. I was gonna use a potion on you at one point, wasn't I? Here, use Crushing Fist for the first time. That's done. Give that to Fanatic. And let's descend. We're not on level 4, but I think we're probably fine. I said probably twice. Do I want to keep healing or do I want heroism? All ones rolled are immediately discarded. That is a consideration. I don't know how big of a consideration. How much is the consequences? 11? And you have 6 health? We could 2-round you, I'm sure. I think if I save for heroism and convert agilities or manas to 5s or 6s or even strengths, but I'm not sure why, that would save more health than healing would save, right? Like, I would get 3 hearts off of healing, but I could save 6 hearts off of heroism, so I don't want to use healing. Okay, only 3 dice are discarded. So I guess backstab's not actually good if the ones get discarded, but if we have a spare agility. So fearlessness, all right, that got saved. Go ahead, reduce that 24 to a 23. Um. So we can Crushing Blow for a 6. Could True Strike to get a 4. Fanatic rolled 2 mana 6s, so that's pretty sick. We do also have that 6, that 3 would go in there. I guess we're gonna Crushing Fist this, because we do need a number of 6s. We gotta cover the armor. Flame Weave. If I put this in dodge, I don't have to cover a 5 or a 6. Okay, so I just have to cover one of those two. Oh, there's also this, which I probably should have done before consistency. Let's do that. I don't see why I wouldn't. Oh, did I even use consistency? I don't think I did. That covers that. And all I have to do is cover one of these, which I can do with Force Bolt. Yay! Round 1 done. So again, save for Heroism if Heroism's now over here. Okay. Heroism is now in the slot where invisibility used to be. Alright, we got a lot of Strength 5s. That was a pretty good roll. Got an Agility 6, Agility 5. Mana 6, Mana 5. Strength 5. Something that covered that, I guess. So that's a pretty good roll. Mana Fountain for the strength. Flame Weave. Fearlessness. Reduce that. Need a strength 3. And we're good to go. Oh. Now we're good to go. Oh. Also, I guess I had those 5s down there I wasn't even using. Alright, I think that's a victory. I think that was solid. I think that was pretty good. I give that 2 thumbs up. Alright, squares. Squares, squares, squares. Alright. Not really sure where I'm focusing on you at the moment, so I'm just gonna throw them wherever. Great. First game down. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to attend to something fairly quickly. It's a school matter, so I'm gonna go and put a BRB up. I don't actually have this here, really. I'm surprised I don't have that in the source. I'll put up a BRB and I'll be back in a few minutes. So, BRB. Face cam. Okay. Face cam. There we go. There's homework due tonight for some of my classes, and I wanted to make sure I responded to the emails I get about that. Because, you know, students don't always stay up past 9 p.m. or something. Plus, I feel guilty playing games while there's homework happening. Anyway, what should we do next? I will leave it to the chat. I can do whatever you want me to do, as long as it's within reason, like Handelabra stuff. I'm not going to do Slay the Spire on this channel. But I can play whatever game you so want me to play. Sentinels the Multiverse, One Deck Dungeon, Aeon's End, Spirit Island. Do I have Bottom of the Ninth installed? I do not. I think I have it. Yeah, but I don't have it installed, so not Bottom of the Ninth. But what do you guys want me to do? Kind of saying this because I don't really have any particular agenda today. I just want to play some games, but I don't know what games. I'm in a kind of indecisive mode right now. We could also just sit here, admire the music, the BRB music. Well, not the BRB music, the One Deck Dungeon music that's been playing for the past 5-ish minutes while I was answering emails. Aeon's End extinction level. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. All right. All right. And let's make sure Aeon's End is displayed. It is. I will adjust stuff. Aeon's End. And then I got to... That's not the right place. Here. 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 Oh, it's right. We're still logged in. That's good. Aeon's End. Bam. Bam. Bam, bam. All right. You just did the daily run with Defect and Watcher and Cursed with 4 wishes. Oh boy. I was trying to beat Watcher on A3 and I failed. I got an early alpha and I was trying to build a deck around using it, but I took too much damage. I had it when I had a thin deck and then I ended up having a thick deck because I'm bad. Okay. Each mage starts with 8 health, Gravehold starts with 25 health, the Nemesis starts with 10 more health. Nemesis increased difficulty rules are used, and that's... Yeah, so... Yeah. It's more than expert. It's extinction. Oh boy. I'm just gonna fight Rageborn if you don't mind. I'm not gonna worry about fighting a harder thing. I haven't played Aeon's End in a while, and I know I have not fought against Wayward One yet, but the whole alignment thing scares me. I'll fight it eventually, but I feel less comfortable with Aeon's End than I do with the other games I play at this point. I am less developed in this game. Choose 1 to 4 mages, random. Jian? I don't want just 1 mage. Brama? Sure, now your release date. Is it just gonna only ever give me 1? Oh. That's a shame. Well, Jian and Brama, how about that? Those were the first 2 that came up. Should I select a deck of cards here? Let's hit the random button and then decide. Sure, I'll take Jades. I don't know if I want Briswood Ambers. If I've never played Extinction, then Expert is okay. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, the only added rule here is after strikes, 1 Fury token is removed instead of 3, so... Yeah, it's fine. feel like I want to replace this with one that's 3. I had Clouded Sapphire last game, but I had a really hard time affording it. How does durability work in the physical game? Or does it not work in the physical game? Is this digital exclusive? I was wondering that. Because how do you track durability? Searing Ruby's probably fine because we would like to spend it on spells, right? So let's do Searing Ruby. It's digital only? Okay, that's what I kind of figured. Because I have no idea how you would track durability in a physical game. It's like, you can't mark on the card, you can't like use tokens, so that just wouldn't work. Cast any player's prepped spell without discarding it. That's a pretty powerful relic. Do we want another one? I mean, I always go for Flexing Dagger, but it's kind of like a cheap, like not a Searing Ruby, but a cheap 3 ether thing that can only forcibly be used on breaches. Molten Hammer? Use card sleeves and put little bits of paper inside to keep count. That's a thought. Bottled Vortex is a card I've not ever used. You buy it to destroy it and destroy 2 cards. But you also draw a card off of it. So I guess it's kind of like a blank card in your deck. So I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. Play a gem in hand twice and destroy it. That gets rid of the crystals. Or gain 2 ether once you don't have any other use. So it would become another 2 ether thing. We have a lot of 2 ether things though. I'm gonna go with Molten Hammer, I think. That's my source of card destruction. Blaze! I want something that's... I mean, Planar Insight is really good damage, right? We have 2 different things that do damage based on opened breaches. Essence Theft will give us hit points. Radiance is just ridiculous, and it has Brama on it. But we already have some expensive things here, right? We have super expensive relics. Those spells actually aren't terribly expensive. We already have card destruction. This gives us ether. I'll do that. So charge there, we got a charge here. Damage based on open breaches, damage based on blazes. Tear your card a little bit and eventually it's destroyed. Technically true. All right, I think we're set up. Also, is the color of this guy different? I mean, sure, that's an option, right? Somewhere. Over here. Card library. How do we change things? Forget how. But anyway, yeah, because there was like a way to, like, we have sleeved things. I just forgot how those got sleeved. John's gonna be like, don't you see the button right there, Lude? Customize. There we go. Is he differently colored because of that back? Is that what's happening? Let's use this back and this back. Oh, skins. Oh, duh. Okay. I'm just dumb. I'm dumb. Let's do that. Let's change it up. Sorry, it's been a while since I've played this game, so I don't know how stuff works. Okay. So now we have a very vibrant hero deck here. Play the gems, prep the sparks, 3 ether. You need 4 charges to cast a prepped spell twice. And what is this? This is 1 ether can only be used to gain a gem. So you can actually get a diamond cluster early. I'll go ahead and do that. Get better spending power right away. Hey, Spewer. Oh man, when Gravehold only has 25 health, that's already scary. But I can't do anything about it. 4 ether? I can also afford a diamond cluster, but we already gave one to Jian. So your thing is any player gains 4 life. So we do have sustenance in this game. But I'll give you a Searing Ruby. Okay. You can reduce Gravehold damage there. Play those sparks. 3 ether this time. One thing I didn't do is get a card that costs 3 ether. So 3 is an annoying amount of ether to have. We give you a diamond cluster. I'll just take a jade. I'm going to focus on spending power early on because that's, with a thin deck, spending power should be good, right? No? Okay. 4 ether. I'm going to focus this, and then I'm going to buy a jade. To discard, destroy a card in hand costing 2 or more. Otherwise, unleash twice. I can take you out. Hit you. You have 80 health. Jesus. Okay. I can destroy my Searing Ruby to get rid of this. Alternatively, we destroy Diamond Cluster. I don't want to destroy Diamond Cluster. I would rather get rid of that because I don't... I mean, I guess the Unleash isn't bad, right? Unleash is just... You gain a Fury token, you're at 1. But... whatever. Get rid of it. I guess there's some, like, strategery about do you want to have it... Like, I could have bought a super expensive spell just now, I guess. And that might be more valuable than what I just did. I could destroy Jade next turn, I guess, assuming that you get a turn before the thing. So actually, I'm going to take back what I just did, because I prefer buying that. Assuming that Brama gets another turn before this ticks off, but I definitely don't want to lose Diamond Cluster. Play gems, prep spell, buy a Diamond Cluster, get a charge, put Diamond Cluster next to Diamond Cluster. Unleash. If there are 2 Nemesis turn order cards, unleash 2 additional times. Well, joke's on you, you only have 1. Alright. And now we can discard a Jade for this. So there we go. Success. 3 ether, again, an annoying number. I could just focus this, I guess. But we don't have spells on Jian just yet, so... we lost a Jade, let's gain a Jade. Rageborn strikes. Any player suffers 4 damage. That's half their health! Half their health! Ah! Jian, I guess. I don't know. Brama can heal someone someday. Spell, play, 5 ether. Might be a bit early for a Molten Hammer. Oblivion Swell? Don't have many things open just yet, but don't have super expensive gems either because I took away the one that cost 6, of course. I guess I could start destroying cards early. Keep my deck thin. Alright, gain an ether. Play the gems. I have not enough ether to play my spells. That's awkward. Unleash! Alright, Brama's last turn. You'll 1 additional damage for each of your open breaches, so that's already 2, even though we haven't opened any. Prep that. 3 ether is an annoying amount, right? So let's just destroy 1 in my hand, because I can't do anything more with that anyway. Gain a charge. Gotta heal Jian before Jian dies. Damage. Spell, gems. So 2 diamond clusters means I got 6 ether off that. I got 7 plus 1 on a gem. Temporal Helix plus Black Mirror. That seems pretty good. If I can get that going. Your second turn, so Rageborn's gonna go off twice. I can always spend 1 ether to feel shame. Oh, jeez. Alright, I want you to get some spells, I think. We got our 2 crystals. Actually, no, let's give you a Molten Hammer, and then you can start destroying crystals, right? Yeah. Yeah. Gravehold suffers damage equal to the number of Fury tokens Rageborn has. That is worse on an enhanced game. Worse. Worse. And this is a pretty sad Temporal Helix. I can cast a Spark. Great. Fantastic. Oh shoot, I should have paid attention. My diamond clusters are out of sync. Shoot. Shoot. That is annoying. I can kind of fix it by getting another diamond cluster, putting it next to it. Now I have another rogue diamond cluster in my thing. Oh well, it's fine. Everything's fine. All right, 5. Take 1 more of those. Brama's going again. Not a good sign. We're gonna get 4 consecutive Rageborn turns. Just you watch. We can cast a spell. Let's see. I can open this. I can put this here. Oh, that's not the one I was thinking of. It's okay. I'll get rid of Spark. Actually, that can go from my discard, right? On top of any player's discard. Oh good, I can destroy Temporal Helix. But yeah, I can get rid of the Spark, because we're trying to get better spells on you, I'm sure. Oh, and we can get rid of you. Okay, 2 consecutive Rageborn turns, but we're not getting all these Fury, all the Gravehold damage. That's good. I can destroy something somewhere. I can destroy that Spark, actually. You don't have anything in your discard. 3 plus 1? Yeah, let's get another diamond cluster to go with that diamond cluster. To discard, spend 7 ether. How much you want to bet we're not going to have a chance to do that because you're going to take too many turns? Unleash twice and Gravehold suffers 3 damage, or put Provoker back into play. Honestly, Provoker is better than getting 4 Fury tokens, unleashing, or not unleashing, striking, going down to 3 tokens. And isn't part of this that Gravehold suffers damage? Oh no, I guess it's just one of the strike cards is Gravehold suffers damage. I'll just put Provoker back into play. Of course. Of course. Alright. Jian's not taking damage. Unleash twice. Excellent. Discard. The player with the most prep spells. Alright, well, that's just that one. The player with the lowest life suffers 2 damage. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Let's have Jian take it, I guess. Okay. Thankfully, you didn't take 4 consecutive turns. Alright, you got to go. Spell. Gems. You can destroy that spark. Unless I want to save this. Oh, unless I want to destroy that crystal, but. Oh, let's replace these sparks with spells, I suppose. Do we want to go a Blaze game here on Brama, or do we want to get charges? I think it's charges. We could get this charged and healed. I just wanted to buy something with that, I think. Spell. Gain a charge. See, we got that. We got that. Destroy that spark. Heal Jian. 3 ether. I'm gonna get these breaches opened. To discard, lose 4 charges, or unleash 4 times. Collectively discard 2 most expensive prep spells. Well, that's all the spells we had prepped. Excellent. All right. Yeah, he's striking more often because he was at 5. That's cheating. I will do that. Wonderful use of charges there. I am sad, but I don't have to play it, so I'll just hold on to it. I will just hold on to it. Am I gonna get a good spell next turn? No, I'm not. So we're just gonna have this awkward phase of holding on to the Temporal Helix. But I could gain things. Planar Insight, charge, and turn. Diamond Cluster, Diamond Cluster. Jian goes again. Amazing. Play the gems. You can destroy this crystal. And you can take another Planar Insight. And you have not enough ether to do anything. Gravehold suffers 3 damage, or discard a gem in hand, repeat 5 times. Oh, hey, let's do it right now. And Needle Maw. Okay. Ah, shoot. Oh, I discarded them in bad orders. John's mad at me now. John's mad at me. John's mad at me. I can at least do this. Yay! It's a little bit of overkill, but at least Gravehold's not taking damage. 6 ether. Someone's got to go for the Blaze game. Let's get a Blaze and open that. Okay, another strike. There's one that says the player with the lowest health suffers damage. Well, let's not have Brama take that then. Gravehold suffers 5. I'm just playing fast. Yeah, I'm playing a bit fast because I don't expect to win this, so I'm kind of just doing whatever. I don't know. I should definitely not be playing so fast. But force of habit when I'm in a situation that I don't feel good and is I just want to end my misery. I mean, we're not going to be able to do that much damage super fast, so what's the best way to spend the ether I have here? He's going to strike again as well. Get Brama charged up in some way, I guess. Do we have things lined up here? We sort of do. We need more spells. You want to have your blazes put together. So you don't want to buy a blaze for you. Do we just win? I mean, at a certain point, you just start only buying charges. The question is, do I want more spells? I feel like we're still not very heavy on spells. We destroyed some sparks too, and I want to replace those. Oblivion Swell will help with whatever gems we have in hand, but we don't have super nice ones. I'll just take a planar insight. Okay, and then the strike that we're getting is... Okay, Gravehold's down to 6. Someone's down to 3. And we can't have Gravehold suffer 3 damage, and we can't unleash twice because we'll just die. So if I have planar insight, I probably just want to work on opening these, but I don't have that many spells. I'm gonna take... Oh, that's for a crystal, right? Or not a crystal, but one of those. Okay, so I'm gonna stop buying spells for you then. I'm gonna charge that. I'm gonna hold on to it. I could buy a jade. Nah. Okay, so 13 cards, so I want 14, 15. Yeah, so I want those diamond clusters to be in that order. Brama is going twice. Let's not play all the gems. Let's destroy that one. I have 4 for a spell. I want to just get charges going a little more frequently, so that's probably fine. Oh, I think I'm gonna destroy my unique. Have mercy. Alright, that takes you out. Overkill. We can cast a prep spell efficiently. Yay! And actually I can do it again. Unleash twice. And we are either sacking Jian or we're destroying... Yep, those are good destroys. We're destroying those. Oh, rip Molten Hammer. And Brama's dead. Brama's dead. And you're unleashing 3 times, which means you're striking every single turn, and you're striking this turn, and you're striking twice with that. And Gravehold suffers 5 damage, and we lose. Well. That is why I don't play on Extinction. Which, to be fair, I'm sure if I had played a little bit better, but I'm not good at this game. Let's try this again, but on normal, which I'm more comfortable with. I'm not even comfortable with expert. Things we're looking up to. I mean, the thing is, like the game was kind of going like this, and it was kind of like flattening out, but the problem is that we hit sea level before we fully flattened out and improved, but that's kind of how I felt. It was like, sharp decline, and nope, started to flatten out, nope, hit the ground. It's like when you're falling and you pull out your parachute and you're like, yay, I'm falling slightly slower. Splat. Too late. Wayward one. Nah, I'm gonna do a vengeance on Rageborn. We'll actually do the exact same setup. Exact same setup. We'll see how much better this is without the additional difficulty, or me playing better. Was this one, this one, this one, this one? Yeah, no. I'm gonna just, get vengeance on that game. I mean, if it's the exact same setup, it's actually like the only extra hard thing was the fact that we had less health. Gravehold had less health, but that meant that we lost earlier. But striking 15 times in a row was also pretty bad. Remember I said this one's not as bad because you only lose 1 Fury token instead of 3, and that's fine? Yeah, that wasn't fine. I decided that wasn't fine. We're gonna do the exact same match, but this time will be better set up. But that was the previous match was a warm-up. Now I know how this deck works. I'm going to perform better. So, things to consider: the fact that Brama has 4 ether this turn, but also 4 ether next turn with buried lights. So you could get 2 crystals or 2 diamond clusters. They just wouldn't be consecutive diamond clusters. That's the problem. But they would still be picked up, I think, in the... No, they wouldn't, because we're going to put 4 crystals plus the spell on top, so no, they won't be picked up close together. Right? Yeah, no. So picking this diamond cluster would be a mistake. You're also going to have 2 spells, and you're going to need to focus something next turn, so that wouldn't be able to be spent anyway. Do we focus Breach 4 early? And then we could put Sparks into that and have a +1 damage off that. Just keep my deck super thin without actually making my deck better. If I focus this turn, it'll be open next turn. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's literally the same RNG. Literally the same RNG. Except not really, but... Okay, so ether, that, open, that. Alright, so your second breach is now open. You get an extra ether that could be spent on a thing. You have, again, 2 sparks that would go there. Getting that diamond cluster would also be a bit of a mistake. But you do already have 2 opened breaches. They're just not the +1 breaches. So what's going to happen 2 turns from now? I guess that's a consideration. It's not as straightforward as like, which card is the best right now, but which card is the best for 2 turns from now? Because you're going to have these cards next turn. You're going to have... Okay, prep those. You're going to have these 3 gems, plus whatever card I buy here, plus 1 of these sparks, right? So if I put all of that together, I can get a 6 ether spell if I buy a Searing Ruby. And I could just hold on to... Like, this is going to deal 4 damage. Having 1 of those is better than having 3 sparks, so I could then go from Planar Insight into Molten Hammer and just Molten Hammer a bajillion times. Try to get a super thin deck of super powerful spells and opened breaches and all that. Maybe. So next turn, I'm going to buy the Planar Insight, and then I'm going to have 3 crystals, 2 sparks again. So we're going to have a little bit of an off by 1 thing happening. But once I can afford a Molten Hammer, I think I'll look at it. So I'm just going to spend more energy focusing breaches instead of making my deck bloated, right? Is it the same RNG again? Or is it... This is a Rageborn card. Was that also a Rageborn card there? Yeah. So actually, it's not that it's the same RNG, it's that you're always going to see these cards. I forget exactly how many basic cards are shuffled in, but I know that it's 3 tier 1 cards, 3 tier 2 cards, 3 tier 3 cards that are unique per nemesis. So this is the second Rageborn unique card. Look at all those special colors. Great. So we have Spark, 3 crystals, Spark. Then we're going to have Spark and Planar Insight. And then 3 of these. And I feel like it doesn't... There's no reason I would want to take 2 crystals, I feel like. Literally the same RNG. Did this effect happen? Did it not happen? Oh, because you didn't have any Fury. Never mind. You had no Fury tokens. Right. Right. So this is a 2 blow. That's a 1 blow. All right, so what's going on here? We got 3 sparks, or 3 crystals, 2 sparks for next turn. I'm gonna need to get better spending power in some capacity. Getting a Searing Ruby is probably also fine, just having 1 of these in both mages. Just makes it easier to get things, right? But the problem is we're drawing these 3 and this 2 next turn. We're drawing 4 plus whatever I buy here. So if I don't buy a spell, Brama's gonna have a turn where she doesn't have a spell. Thin deck would work a lot better with Blaze, right? I don't know. How am I gonna get that set up if I just buy a bunch of stuff? So I don't really want to buy a bunch of stuff for that. But getting Ignite charged up on Jian, maybe? Charging up Jian, rather. That's power 3. Okay, so it's not even next round that that's happening. Also, we have a +1 ether there. So we're drawing this spell, whatever we buy, and these 3 crystals. So if I buy a Searing Ruby, then we'd be able to afford a spell next turn. Or the subsequent turn. We'd be able to afford another planar insight or something. Okay. Look at how much better I'm playing this game. And it's all because I'm not on a difficulty I'm afraid of. I'm basically a board game bully. I only play the games I know I can win. Right, 4 ether. Where are we at? We're gonna draw 2 sparks. Plus whatever we buy, plus 2 of these crystals. That's not pretty good spending power right there. I don't want to just keep buying Searing Rubies. We gotta buy a Molten Hammer at some point, right? I could instead focus. Focus twice. Or focus just this one, and I could focus this breach twice. I could focus this breach once. I could charge. Jian took 4 damage. We only have 1 better gem, so a second better gem should be better, certainly, right? Certainly. I'll buy a diamond cluster now with the intention of buying a second diamond cluster later. To discard 3 cards in hand, otherwise unleash and someone suffers 4 damage. Unleash, Gravehold suffers 3 damage. Why focus it twice when I could just open it? Because I don't like opening things. I don't like opening that can of worms, John. I didn't realize I could open it, but it's fine. I didn't do it anyway, right? I bought another gem, so I didn't actually screw up there. All right, so yeah, cast. These are discard in hand. That's just happening, yeah. Jian's taking another turn for sure. Discard 3 cards in hand. Brama's taking a turn. Could discard those 3 crystals, I guess. Jian's taking a turn and could also discard 3 crystals. I guess I wanted to buy a spell with this. So what's... We're gonna have 2 sparks. At least 1 of these cards and some number of these cards. That's what, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, like it's literally this, right? Come on, speak up. Speak up. Hello. Welcome to Dolphin's Dive. So let's see, 2 sparks. I only have 2 open breaches. I have 4 + 1 + 1, or well, not exactly 4 + 1, but yeah. If I buy a jade or a diamond cluster or a Searing Ruby, I could afford the Molten Hammer. The idea was to get a thin deck, right? Let's go for a thin deck. I'm gonna take a diamond cluster. So where are we at? 2 sparks. That's 4. So really one of those? Sure. All right. Alright. First charge of the game. Okay. So 3 crystals and a buried light. Oh. Don't worry about opening up. Just do it. Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Three ether is a really annoying amount. Oblivion Swell gives you an ether, and that gives you 4 ether, which is not really that much better. But if I buy a diamond cluster, I can put it together, right? No, I can't. Ah, poop. This is a really bad time to buy a diamond cluster. Actually, can I? I can't either. Ah! Because if I buy a diamond cluster, then I'm going to draw a diamond cluster with these 4 cards and a diamond cluster with other cards. So they're going to be separated. They're going to be off by 1 already. Oblivion Shard. Oh, I was buying a Molten Hammer, wasn't I? I'm buying a Molten Hammer. I'm gonna start destroying stuff. Alright, Brama's second turn. This is gonna hit Brama for sure, unless Jian takes another turn, but I'm probably okay with that. I mean, I could... Well, if I don't do anything, Jian takes 2 damage. Unless Jian also does. Like, if Jian gets another turn and casts that spell. So I think it's just damage is going to happen, right? I'm going to go ahead and take all the damage. All the damage! Okay. Yeah, see, it costs 4 ether to open. Why focus twice when you could just open? Opening breaches makes this more powerful, right? So we'll just go ahead and open it. Make that spell 1 more damage. This would be a good time for a diamond cluster on Jian. So now those will be drawn together. All right. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see, do we... Do we almost take you out, or do we definitely take this guy out? They're both doing 2 damage, so it doesn't really matter. Well, I mean, it matters, but I mean... It's just kind of funny. They're both doing the same thing right now. thin deck. Oh, and oh, right, this thing is going off. Could I? I didn't have a chance to get rid of that, I don't think. Did I? I don't know. I think Rageborn took 3 turns out of 4. Yeah, and Brama only had so much. Okay. You're right, yeah, Provoker would have done more. It's actually a bit better to target that guy. Maybe. You chose wisely. Yeah, I know, I could have played, just hit the button to play all my gems. Shut up. You didn't get your Molten Hammer yet, right? And that puts the diamond clusters together. Takes that guy out. We don't have super exciting things to cast at the moment. Your diamond clusters are together. Should be able to get a good planar insight going next turn, right? Oh, but I'm gonna draw this, and I'll probably want to. I guess I could destroy a spark. There is a crystal there I could destroy. Gotta keep my deck thin. And it's Pulverizing Ray, my least favorite card. Okay. There we go, healed up. And actually, let's do this in a better order. This was the one that screwed me up last time. Can I not rewind? Oh, right, this is the first one. Okay. Because I played Molten Hammer and I had put the best gems on top because I discarded the worst gems first, thinking, oh, right, I wanted to get rid of the worst gems first, but really you want to discard the worst gems last. Are we discarding everything? Oh, man, I wanted to have you be able to do this, but now you're not. Oh, but you have Molten Hammer. Okay, good, we're fine. I don't need those then. Is this going to screw up anything if it's in a particular order? Yeah, I mean, other than Molten Hammer, but yeah. All right, you're not taking another turn now. That's good. So do the spark there. This is a +1 spark, but whatever. We can do, oops, right, yeah. But There we go. And I can do this. It's overkill, but... And now it'd also be super overkill, and I really don't need to do that. We made progress on Rageborn. And this can just go there. Actually, Jian's taking another turn. We'll do this here, because Jian has another 1 spark sitting around. Okay. Annoyingly, we don't really have a good thing to destroy with this. We can still get a charge off of that. And then you destroy that. Board is clear. Focus twice. You only have a big money turn next turn. You have big money turn this turn. Cast this twice. That's a useless one. Focus twice to open that. Actually, why would I do that when I could open it for like 1 less, right, John? Right? I mean, not that I have any use for that 1 ether, but... Alright, 10 cards. So this is the order. There, I don't need to worry about opening my breaches anymore. They're all opened. Okay. So 2, 3, 2 spells, a molten hammer, a crystal, and something else. Another planar insight? No, 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 no! Ah, fuck! I clicked the wrong card. So now I'm gonna have to destroy one that's in my discard. Or maybe I'll have some spark to destroy or something. Okay, any player suffers 2, and then you're striking. Jian is super set up. The player with the most open breaches suffers 3 damage. Well, it's good I didn't hit Jian with that, I think. Okay, spell, gems. You don't have a second diamond cluster, so I think I'm just gonna do a diamond cluster there. I don't know if that was in a good order though, but I'm going to pretend it was. Big money turn. Not a good spell to use with Black Mirror. We have yet to purchase or use Temporal Helix. I can't afford it though. But that would be really good because that gives you a free spell usage, and I should probably consider doing that. Trying to keep my deck as thin as possible without buying unnecessary stuff, loading my deck. I'm just toying with Rageborn. Yeah, he's losing health faster than we're losing health, so that's good. We're doing well. So let's see. 3 spells, a relic that destroys something, and a spark. I mean, I could actually just hold on to a crystal and use Molten Hammer to destroy it. I could just hold on to that. It makes everything off by 1. I draw these 4 and then these 5. It keeps the diamond clusters together, but I don't foresee. I mean, I guess I could also destroy a spark with it. But kind of want to keep. I want to keep having spells in hand to use, even if it's just a spark. I want to replace sparks with better spells, but I don't know. Yeah, that should be fine then. So I buy this and then have those 4 cards for whatever I'm using. So I want a spell. We have not gotten any blazes this game. Let's just get more of those. Especially because you're the one with all the open breaches. To discard, lose 4 charges. Power 2, unleash 4 times. Persistent, Rageborn strikes. We are on tier 3! And he's doing it! He's doing it! Gravehold suffers 5 damage. Oh, man. Well, if I wanted a thin deck, this is how you get a thin deck. Any player places their discard on top of their deck, shuffles it, destroys the top 4 cards, then unleash twice. So you don't have, like, so basically you'd be losing half these cards. I think it's Brama, because at worst you lose diamond clusters, at best you lose crystals and sparks. Whereas Jian would lose a planar insight. See, like, Brama has 2 planar insights in her hand. Do we just win? Spark, crystal, diamond cluster. Any player suffers 4 damage. Okay, well, now things get a bit saucy, don't they? Things are actually getting saucy here. So, just to recap. Unleash twice, breaches destroyed, lose all charges, and excess damage is doubled to Gravehold. I mean, I could destroy Brahma's closed breach here, because Jian has 4 open breaches, and if I destroy one of the open breaches, then Planar Insight does less damage. But like, we should just win, except for the fact that there's a strike happening after this. Isn't there? Or is this... He hasn't played a card yet. This is his strike, right? Or did he play a card? Is this his end of turn thing? Oh no, yeah, this is the end of turn thing. So this is its striking once, and okay, so it shouldn't strike a second time because it's the end of turn effect and he has no more turns. So we should have 4 straight turns to just unleash on him. So we should just win. Yeah. I'm ignoring you. And actually, I take that back. I'm gonna be a little smart. I'm gonna save that there, but I'm gonna play my gems, charge this, use it, use this. Charge. But we just win, right? There's like no way I lose. GG. See, even on standard difficulty, I only barely won with 3 health on this mage, but I don't know, maybe I played that better. Thin decks work great. This is what makes deck building games so hard, is that despite the name, you don't really want to build a deck. You want to just not put stuff in your deck. You want to put stuff in your deck, but also remove a lot of crap from your deck. You have crap in your deck, get rid of that crap. But you also gotta buy stuff. But you don't want to buy stuff, but you gotta buy stuff. Deck builders are always my bane of existence. All right, well, we won. We have successfully saved Gravehold from another adventure. Another nemesis. Be sure to check out my future streams where we save the world from other nemesis. And sure, John. I don't know. I still don't feel comfortable with Aeon's End, but I definitely should have played better the first time. I was just kind of wanting to end it past, which is not good gameplay. But I mean, like, what was on a scale from Jeremy to John? How was I guess? But anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed your stay. We stream every Thursday at 7 p.m. playing games such as Sentinels: The Multiverse, One Deck Dungeon, Aeon's End, and Spirit Island. On Saturday, I help I help host that word, Spirit Island Saturdays with John, and recently Seamus almost every week. And you too could be a guest on Spirit Island Saturdays if you redeem the be a guest on Spirit Island Saturdays reward. Every Tuesday is Handelabra Live with John and sometimes Jeremy, who like to demo content before it is publicly available. And every Sunday is Tales from the Archive with another letdown. No, that was not in chronological order, but who cares? You should have an understanding of how the calendar works, so you don't necessarily need things presented in alphabetical order. I was just really ordering it from the worst stream to the best stream. Just kidding. Yeah, so Sentinels: The Multiverse, Bottom of the Ninth, One Deck Dungeon, Aeon's End, Spirit Island. Find information on those games. Play those games, buy those games. Probably buy those games before you play the games. Because, you know, that supports the wonderful Handelabra developers that are working out of their basement. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not working out of the basement. But, you know, support Handelabra, support Greater Than Games, support Asmodi Games, support whatever the company is that makes Aeon's End. I forgot what it is, but support that company too. And Handelabra, of course. But that was Dolphin's Dive. Check us out in the future, and I'll see you guys in the future. Either Saturday or Thursday. We'll find out.